let's talk about Spider-Man 4.
Yeah, let's like, is it like true? Because I was seeing about saying that there's gonna be a new female like
So
antagonist, and then like I'm trying to see where it was coming from, and then he brought, who it's gonna be, it's gonna be. He brought people have that idea of who the main villain, female villain, if they do go that way, will be, and
mhm.
people, please don't be her. Please don't be her. And it's, it is. It's like screwball. And then I was just like, oh, please, man.
Yeah. So, man, this kind of exploded as today we're recording on
Mhm.
Friday. This news hit yesterday, and the day before there was a hint at it by I believe Jeff Snyder. So it's kind of
Okay.
taken off. And if it turns out to be true, the only notable two female Spider-Man villains I could see working on this type of film, especially with the whole anti-vigilante squad, if it's going to
Mhm.
be grounded, I'm assuming it's got
Mhm.
to be Black Cat or Silver Sable, right?
Mhm.
Like, but the other people are saying no, it's still a multiverse Spider Island film. If that's the case, it can be any
Well, the
character, you
only
know.
notable one that would be female, if they don't like change the like a male villain to be female. The only one I can think of, which I forgot her name, but it's the wasp totem woman
Oh
thing.
yes, 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 yes.
I
Yep.
forgot what her name is, but
Yeah.
she's tied to the multiverse and to the web of life and destiny. But she's like the wasp totem queen that wants to off all the spiders and control stuff like that. It's like the only other notable.
You are right now scraping the bottom of the barrel worse than Sony. That is a pull. Like
I mean,
nobody's gonna.
yeah, I mean,
I
like
don't even remember the character's
yeah,
name.
no, it's back in the early 2000s when she first came up, and then I think it was Dan Slott brought her back up about a year or two before from the was it the end of, or is either the end or the edge of the Spider Verse, and that's where she made her re-debut
Oh,
about having her
here you go.
plot
I
to,
found her. Shatra.
yeah, that her.
Shatra. Yeah.
She's like, if they do the multi dimensional thing, and they do need a female villain, she would be one of the choices, unless they did what most people don't want them to do, is to gender bend a notable male character into a female character and retrofit that into uh I guess the history of what they are going for.
What, you're not
So
excited for Mercy Gargan?
no,
She's
no.
just gonna be Scorpion
Even,
now?
yeah, no, even though there is a female version of it,
There
because
is, yeah.
I've seen, especially with multiverse going on now in the comics,
Mhm.
where each each version of a villain would have a female variant of them as well. But if they do go with the female villain, and it's not like grounded and it's like multiversal, that's the one I would pick. Because
Well,
if it is grounded, the only other ones, like you said, it'd be like Silver Sable or
I mean,
Black Cat potentially.
the
But I'm thinking that if they do the grounded one, it's going to be Screwball. That's that's the one I think
I
it's
could
going to go.
honestly I could see her as a side character, like,
Mhm.
a minor character streamer in the school, but to me, like, we see what's going on with Daredevil, and we know that they're putting together a anti-vigilante force in New York. If you
Oh,
drop Silver Sable in there with the Silver Sable crew and she's like rounding heroes up,
mhm.
that to me fits the story they're going for. But then again,
It's like,
again,
but with the anti-human or anti-hero and anti-vigilante group, I wonder what it's gonna be called, because there's a couple of them that came
mhm.
about within the comics. Because like the last one in the comics that came about was around like a year and a half ago, and they were called
Yep.
like Cape Killers. They had
Oh yeah.
what was it? They had Taskmaster on it. They had Scorpion on it. Uh, they had some other ones as well. I'm trying to remember all of them.
I just think as long as they find a good angle, you can make pretty much any villain work. But I'm still afraid of the other half of the
Yeah.
story constantly saying it's a Spider Island movie, and I'm like, please no, please. It's like,
I mean, in the context of them going multiversal, it can
it
work, but
can work, yeah.
not to that extent with what they're trying to do with having a I guess if they're wanting to do the grounded way, they can't really have a female villain that way. They would have
Right.
to have a very powerful female villain that would 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 warrant having a spider island, because if
Uh-huh.
it is, you know, the wasp chick, I just don't want to say her name because I'm going to butcher it.
Yeah.
But if they have her, then it would call for, you know, it's not just Peter, but a bunch of other
Mhm.
citizens who temporarily have spider powers to want to help out and stop her, because she has a horde of wasps. It's not just
Yeah.
her; she
Yeah,
can
yeah.
control wasps as well. And I don't know why Dan gave her this power, but she can also turn people into her drones as well. So
I mean, it's like the queen bee, you know, I guess
yeah,
that's the angle. To me, it's like, I know it's never gonna happen at this point, but, like, I just want Spider-Man 4 to be like, "Here's Black Cat," and who else? Nobody, just Black Cat. Like, I would love to see, like, a
mhm.
$120 million night set crime spree Black Cat, Spider-Man trying to stop her movie, and the
Yeah,
flirting, right? And it's like, and we're never gonna get that, unfortunately,
yeah.
so it's like,
Because like unfortunately, it's, you know, it's just money talks, and
yep.
they would rather have $1 billion multiverse film compared to
Mhm.
like I want to say like a $600 million film that's grounded about, you know, Black Cat and some other
Yeah.
less notable villains fighting Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah, it's how it's gonna go. Obviously, they're starting production later this
Mhm,
year, so we're gonna learn some details, and there's gonna be official castings. Like, we already got Sadie Sink. She joined the project. We don't know as who, so that's
mhm,
out there. It'll be interesting to see how this like unfolds in the next couple of months, especially with well, with everything that's happening with the film and the next two Avengers films shooting one
mhm,
after the other. So I guess we'll circle back around to this soon-ish. The only thing I want to add to it is I kind of look at everything that's been stated, right? And
mhm,
you look at the bigger picture, and I'm kind of just sitting back going, well, if you're going to do Spider Island, then we're going to bring in all these other Spider-Men, and apparently Andrew Garfield and Toby, because it's a big multiverse thing, and they want to bring back
mhm.
all the villains. That's the second time in a row we do a big Spider-Man extravaganza. The next film is inherently gonna have to be slow, right? Like,
Mhm.
we can't just keep upping the ante on Spider-Man.
I
Like,
mean, you technically you can, but
ugh,
it gets to the point where it's not even a Spider-Man like
yeah,
centric story. It's
right, right,
a
right.
Marvel Universe story with the Avengers and all that other stuff.
Yeah, that's my big fear. So, stay tuned, everybody. We will be back to talk about this soon enough. So, yeah, we'll circle back around to this soon. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So, thank you for watching, and have a good one.